Hello, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of. Today I'm going to talk about 50 First Dates. It's a wonderful little date movie. I know, imagine that. 50 First Dates, date movie. But yeah, watch it with your significant other. It's the story of Adam Sandler's character, who is a bit of a player with the tourists on the Hawaiian island that he lives on. And he loves them and leaves them kind of guy. Tells them ridiculous stories to get them to not tag along with him. And then he meets Drew Barrymore's character and falls head over heels in love with her right off the bat. Later on, he finds out she's got a form of amnesia that causes her to forget everything that happened to her prior to a year before when she had an accident. She forgets it all at night when she goes to sleep. So she has no recollection of him. And it's the story of how he gets her to fall in love with him every single day. It's a beautiful little story. I love it. It's such a sweet movie. Funny as all get out. From a Christian standpoint, there are a few references to premarital sex. There is some references to marijuana smoking. The only violence in the movie is funny, actually, and is almost good. It's funny. I don't want to give it away. It's one of the funniest scenes in the movie. But yeah, I love this movie. I don't have very many problems with it at all, other than those few little things that I said right there. Drew Barrymore is just wonderful in this movie. It's one of Adam Sandler's best movies, I think. Next to Reign Over Me, which is a drama, which I'd love to review, but I don't think we own it. Next to that movie, it's probably my favorite Adam Sandler movie, and I do love his cornball, goofy stuff from the past. The Billy Madisons and the Happy Gilmores. Yeah, I hadn't watched Happy Gilmore in a long time. Probably the cussing might be a little much for me now. But all in all, I don't know. I watch Melissa McCarthy movies, so maybe the cussing's not so bad. But this movie, 50 First Dates, wonderful, wonderful, sweet little movie. It's got a great soundtrack. I would love to own this soundtrack. There's not many movies where I'm going to be like, this is an awesome soundtrack. But if it has one, I'm going to let you know about it. And this one does. It has covers of great songs that I love. And the scenery is beautiful. It's all shot on one of the Hawaiian islands. I'm not sure which one. But, yeah, the animals are hilarious in this movie. And just Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler have such a on-screen chemistry. I can't believe they didn't, like, hook up or something. It's just a beautiful little story. I give it 4. Yeah. Well, let's see here. As far as... No, 4. Yeah. I give it 4 out of 5 crosses. I can't give it 5. There's a few little off things in it. Like I said, the references to drug usage, the references to premarital sex. So from a Christian standpoint, that's about it. It's a PG-13, so not too bad. And I don't have any problem letting my 12-year-old daughter watch it. And I suggest you go see it with your significant other, like I said at the beginning of this movie. So if I suggest you go see it, it means I pretty much don't have any problem with it. Just a beautiful, beautiful little movie. Not much bad about it. I am going to do the Interview with the Vampire review, which will be a much longer video, because I've probably got a lot of bad things to say about that movie. But 50 First Dates, nothing really wrong with it other than those few little things. I wish everyone would have a love like the two of them have. And I wish that if I was in a situation like this, that I too would have the stick-to-itiveness. I don't know the word that I'm looking for. The fortitude. I don't know. Maybe that's not the right word. But I wish I would have the drive. There you go, drive. That's exactly what I was looking for. The drive and the willingness to make the woman I love fall in love with me every day. And he's not even doing it in a... He starts off in a little bit of a player kind of way, you know, phony made-up stories and whatnot. But there at the end, he just becomes himself and starts making her fall in love with him, not a character that he's trying to be. It's a lovely little story, and I suggest you go watch it with your husband, wife, girlfriend, whatever. Probably most of you have seen it. It's been out for quite a while. If you don't have it in your movie collection, buy it. It's a definite one that I would say, yeah, you gotta have it. That being said, that's about all I got to say about this movie. I know it's not a very long review. Like I've said in previous videos, and kind of said a little while ago, the movies that I have more problems with, you'll get longer videos. You'll probably get part 1 and part 2 of some, you know, because I don't want to put up longer than a 30-minute video. And you'll probably get 2-parters on some of these. And like I said, there's a lot of movies there's no point in even suggesting. Like, I don't think there's any need to for me to review Hostel. I'm pretty sure you know that I'm just gonna go, no, don't do that. Don't watch this. This movie has no redeeming value whatsoever, and may God have mercy on the souls of the people that made it. That kind of thing. There's no need in that. It'll be a very short video, probably the shortest one ever. Just, there's no redeeming value in this movie whatsoever, and may God have mercy on the souls of the people that made it. That's the video. But anyways, I digress and get off into other things. You'll notice that I do that a lot. I like rambling. I'm rambling about rambling. Anyways, I'm probably going to do Interview with the Vampire next. After that, I think I've got a request from my little sister to do Alice in Wonderland. She wants me to do both. I think we have both. If we don't, I'm just going to do whichever one we have. The Disney and the, well, they're both Disney. The animated and the live action Disneys. I wish I still had the, there was a 1980s musical version, live action, that had like big name stars in it from the 80s, and had like Telly Savalas and what's his name? As much as I love Sammy Davis Jr. and just people like that all throughout it. It's just a wonderful movie. If you get a chance to watch that one. And I wish I still had it. My friend Micah gave it to me, but I don't know what happened to it. All in all, though, 50 First Dates, great movie. No complaints. 4 out of 5 crosses. Well, I do have some complaints. The premarital sex references and the drug references. But that's one thing I'm glad is there's pretty much just references to it. There's no out-and-out imagery of it. Well, there's one scene. It's not a sex scene. They don't actually have a sex scene, but they allude to the fact that they're going to have premarital sex. But, you know, it's okay. I'm not promoting premarital sex, not going, premarital sex is okay. No, it's not. But it's going to be in our movies nowadays, and we just have to deal with that. So, all in all, I suggest you go watch it. 4 out of 5 crosses. I don't even think you can see all of my fingers when I do that, and I covered up the screen. I'm sorry. I won't do that again. Probably irritating. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go to bed because I've got to work tonight, and y'all have a blessed day. May God bless your lives. Praise be to God, and I love you. Bye.